It's the final season. It's only going to be 2 seasons. If they ruin Andor.
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance.
We getting into Jalen's nerd news, man. Jay, what you got for us today, Brody?
All right, so this week, this is a Disney Plus heavy week. This is how I'm going to start it. All right, T got something for the nerd news this week, but I'm going to start with what I got. Andor Season 2 just dropped their first trailer before the new season comes out next month in April, I believe. And I'm hyped. I feel the same way Tyler said he felt about Marvel last week. This is how I feel about Star Wars. I ain't giving these niggas my money no more. I ain't giving them my money no more.
We already messed up.
I ain't giving them my money no more because they haven't done anything good, at least in my opinion, since 2019.
Well, hold on, bro. Did you watch Skeleton Crew?
That wasn't for me, bro. It wasn't for me. I really tried, and it was too kiddie. I'm like, I hope the kids enjoyed it, so they have some Star Wars. But for me, I need some real stuff, you know? Andor is that show. I'm happy they finally break. If they ruin Andor, it's the final season. It's only going to be 2 seasons. If they ruin Andor, I'll be so upset. But I have a lot of hope in it. I think the first season was amazing. I thought the first season was going to be stupid. I said, who cares about Andor? When the show was coming out, I was like, the movie he was in was good, but who cares about his show? And they proved me wrong. That show has some of the greatest speeches I ever heard in my life. A lot of good monologues. The acting is amazing. So I cannot wait for season 2 of Andor to drop. The trailer looked good. The only thing I didn't like was the music, but it kind of gave me a weird vibe. It gave me a little bit more of an upbeat vibe in the trailer. We all know how this ends. We all know how it ends. Casey, you might not know how it ends, but if you've seen the movie Rogue One, you know how this stuff's gonna end.
Yeah. Casey, Andor, the Andor series. From what I heard, I couldn't get past episode 1.
Right.
Probably just because of the time I was watching it and stuff. I probably need to sit down with it, but Andor is like the is prologue the right word? Is what happened before
prequel.
Thank you. It's a prequel to Rogue One. Rogue One is the Star Wars movie. Rogue One is the prequel to Episode 4. It's like literally what leads right up to the beginning of the original Star Wars movie. Probably one of the best Star Wars movies we've gotten since Disney took over.
In a long time.
It's better than 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
Easily.
It is easily the best. Andor and Rogue One are the best things Star Wars has made in a long time. I want to say it might be better than the prequel trilogy.
Oh no! Don't do that.
I think it might be better than the prequel trilogy. I'll be honest with you. The only movie from the prequel trilogy I really liked was the third one because that was the best
faking
one.
On Attack of the Clone, man.
Attack of the Clones was
hard.
Attack of the Clones was not
take
good,
out that little nasty scene with Anakin and Padme, bro.
Hey, bro, that movie's not good, bro. That movie was not good.
Oh man,
that movie was not good, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I watched it again. I rewatched it. That one was not good, man. That one was critically hated.
At the end, my nigga.
It's still just because the fight scene was good doesn't mean watch the movie again. The movie was terrible. Anyways,
and look, here's my thing. You can have your opinion.
I'm just saying it's like Star Wars general consensus. It's like Star Wars general consensus.
We know Episode 1 was terrible. Episode 1 was for the children.
Yeah,
you know what
Episode 1 was bad.
What makes it for the children though?
Jar Jar Binks. There was this character named Jar Jar Binks that was the most unnecessary character of all time. I think they just needed. I feel like they just needed a reason to use the technology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Binks.
And but I will say this. Outside of that, like Anakin, a young Anakin Skywalker, he was the pod racing scene that was hard. I thought the pod racing scene was hard. But besides that, it was kind of like they really put Jar Jar so much in the movie. Yeah, it was like you are unnecessary.
He was like the comic relief.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
I thought was it like oversaturated? It wasn't like good comedic timing.
It wasn't.
It was just terrible overall. It was. It was.
Oh,
just,
wow.
It was racist. Tyler. It was racist. It was truly just racist.
You thought Jar Jar Binks was racist?
Yes.
Towards what? Because I didn't pick up on
Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be a brother.
What made you think
you're saying they used his character to get off racist ideas?
Yeah, it was racist. Like it was like he was like stereotypical, like
black
back
person.
in like how black people used to be portrayed.
You chucking what I'm
yeah,
jiving
like
and shit?
yeah, like
chucking what I'm jiving. I don't think that was a
Binks
thing.
was a racist character. Misa, come on. How close?
That's Misa sound real close to Master. Huh?
Exactly.
I'm not slow.
Swimming.
It doesn't.
I'm fucking with you.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't. But anyways, Andor season 2's coming out. I'm very excited. KC, if you do want to get into Star Wars,
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm okay. May the Force be with you, though.
I will recommend one movie, and that is Star Wars Rogue One.
Okay.
If you watch that movie, you'd be like, that movie was fire. Even Jada liked that movie.
Yeah, my wife did enjoy
Star
Rogue
Wars.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But Andor is like the best show they've made so far. It feels like a real ass TV show, not just like a Star Wars show where they're just trying
like a movie chopped up.
Yeah, it feels like not even a movie. It just feels like a good ass show, like one of them prestige top tier shows that they be like, "Oh, this is the greatest show all the time." That's how Andor feels. It's 12 episodes a season. How they're gonna do it this season is gonna be a little tough though for a lot of people to watch every episode because they're dropping it. It's only
3 at a time.
Yeah, they're dropping it 3 at a time. So it's gonna be basically like 4 3-hour movies, basically. It's gonna be. I think a lot of people are gonna have a hard time getting caught up with all that, but they're only doing that because right when Andor starts, Daredevil's still gonna be going on, so they're trying to like not have too much overlap.
That's fair.
Yeah, people gonna be on that Disney Plus app.
Yeah,
for
people
sure.
gonna be on that Disney Plus. But yeah,
that's smart though. Get the traffic on there. Get the people on there.
But how Tyler feel about Marvel's how I feel about Star Wars. Like they ain't done nothing good in a long time. And Andor was the last good thing they did, and it's been 2 years since the last season.
Yeah, I enjoyed the trailer. Even as somebody who I ain't even see the whole season. I really did like the trailer. The trailer made me feel like yo, I need to go back and watch season 1.
I'm surprised you didn't
Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker back in that joint. Man, you know, it really was a timing situation, bro. I tried to watch it on vacation and whatnot. And just for some reason, first episode is hard to listen. It's hard to hear. I feel like I don't know if it's my TV or what, but I don't know. It just didn't get me into it.
You know what? But it could be some shows I peeped that like the volume is low.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be that.
Because like you know, some shows be mad loud. Some shows, you know, I get that.
Be like they fucking whispering.
Tyler,
shout out subtitles though.
You like Andor because it's like it's not just like spy stuff. It's like political stuff. It's like you really see like the rebellion being formed in this.
Yeah. Like you get the real. Like, I think you really show like how the Empire really was like dirty. You know, on some dirty business type.
And the same guy that makes Andor's made Rogue One too. He wrote Rogue One. So
sorry.
You know, damn. I'm boring you, Casey. But I hope this next thing I got to talk about. I hope this next thing I got to talk about doesn't bore you. Daredevil comes out next week. Daredevil.
Right now we're cooking. I know about Daredevil. Here we go.
Comes out next week, March 4th. They dropping 2 episodes. I cannot wait. Everybody's back. I'm hyped. You know, they already been doing all their press runs saying, "Don't worry, it's just like the Netflix show." We listen to y'all.
It's with the same guy, Jalen?
Yeah, all the same people.
Okay.
All the same people. They all coming back. They said that they had a plan, then they completely scrapped it and was like, we're just gonna do what we know works. Go to Netflix. Do what Netflix did. They brought in everyone from Netflix. They got them all back. And it's gonna be good. I'm hearing good things. You know,
that's good.
You know. So I'm hyped for that. I might talk about that every week. I can't hold that. I can't promise y'all that. Sometimes I fall behind on my shows. Sometimes I like to batch.
I like to stack them too. I like to keep it. You know what I mean? Get a couple in the chamber.
Yeah. I'm hype about that. Marvel needs to do good with this, especially after Captain America being just okay. Captain America, if you didn't know this, not the shit on the movie, but it lost 69%. It dropped 69% from week 1 to week 2. So
in 1 week?
Yeah, so like it didn't make nearly as much as it did the first week, so that wasn't very good. But people like it. I've talked to a bunch of people who've seen it, and they always like it wasn't that bad. It was good.
What's your sample size on the people you talk to? Like how many people have you talked?
4 or 5 people.
Okay, that's a solid survey.
Real conversations though.
Okay. It wasn't like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, okay.
How many times you talk to 4 or 5 people in a 2-week span about the same thing?
I mean,
not often.
Yeah, see.
Well, if we're gossiping about people and judging, often, but
football,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm hoping Daredevil's good because I don't know, man. I don't know. Marvel.
I mean, if it's the same actor, I think the guy, he's I really think he's good in the role.
They brought everyone back, even the Punisher's
so I think
gonna be in it.
That's good. Sometimes when they deviate and try to get new actors, that's when it's like, you're trying to mess up something that wasn't broken.
They knew they wasn't gonna lose him because he already been in a couple stuff already.
He's good. Yeah. I'm excited.
He was in Spider-Man 3. He was in
Hawkeye.
He was in the Hawkeye.
Was he in Hawkeye?
Yeah, he was in Hawkeye.
He was in She-Hulk.
Even the Kingpin was in Hawkeye.
He was in She-Hulk. I do remember that. Yeah.
Knocking down them boots. But he did. He knocked the boots. But anyways, that's all I got this week. Ty, what you got to talk about?
Well, I mean, you can figure that out.
Staying in Jalen's nerd news, Disney dropped animated version of Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood. I think is what it's called.
Damn, bro, you can't remember the name. You such an old man now, bro.
Hold on. Let me
it's
pull
called
it
Your
up.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what it was. So, I thought it was a really good 10. It was really good 10 episodes. It's a different Peter Parker. I did think it was going to be an origin story for the Spider-Man from the movies. What's boy name?
Tom Holland.
Marion Zendaya. Tom Holland. I thought it was going to be an origin story for him. But
put respect on my guy's name.
Yeah, come
Tommy.
on.
It was
Tommy boy.
I don't remember. I don't be. You know this, bro.
Zendaya, man. He bags Zendaya.
That doesn't mean I need to know.
I don't charge. Yeah.
What about I getting that? Good storyline. What I loved about the show was how they just said we keeping, of course, like all the names and all that whoopie wop, but we really making our own version of Spider-Man here. The Osborn family is black. I thought that was cool, very interesting. And the way they took the storyline was like, Osborn's really coming in as like, I mean, I guess he was in most of the other movies, but he's coming in as just like a really nice dude. I mean, like to Peter Parker, he's a nice dude. Initially, Peter was just working as an intern, and then he finds out he's Spider-Man, and now they working together. Like Norman and Peter was working together to fight crime and all this stuff. But really, he had other ambitions in the back of his mind, trying to figure out how to take down Dr. Octavius and all this stuff. But I enjoyed a lot of the characters. There's another side story about this one dude who had to join a gang. Nigga end up being super strong. It's a whole thing with that. And then Dr. Connors is a black woman who's amputated
arm.
arm.
Representation.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool.
I got a question, T.
What's up?
Oh, brother.
It sounds a little racist. Why all the villains gotta be black folk?
Oh.
I mean, they've been white folk.
They race swapped all the villains?
I mean, it depends on how you look at them.
All villains.
First of all the villains are not black.
All right.
Dr. Octavius. Dr. Octavius is he's still Doc Ock. Like he's classic. They kept that very classic. So no, all the villains are not black. Most of the villains in the most of when I say in this, at least in the series, like they're going to be bad down the line, but in this series, the villains are not black people. Like the lizard nigga. I thought the storyline was good by the end. Doctor Strange popped out in the first episode. I just thought they put the storyline together very well on how he became Spider-Man. They even like really brought everything together in the last episode. So yeah, I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a comic. It felt like you was inside of a comic book. Animation wise, that's what it felt like. Like I was in the comic.
So it didn't bother you? I didn't watch it because the animation. I wasn't a fan of that animation style, so I wasn't.
I'm not like I'm not someone who cares that much about that type of stuff. I was enjoying
What's the animation? Is it kind of like the last movie?
It's kind of like no,
it's not like the last
not
movie.
On that level of animation. No. It's
like 3D magazine.
It's the 3D. CGI stuff like that. It's like it looked cheap to me, so that's why I was like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It looked like cheap CGI to me. I wasn't a fan of how it looked. It looked like it was trying to look like X-Men 97, but it wasn't as animated as well. That's why I already like that type of animation style. The CGI.
It didn't give me 97 vibe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The animation style looked like it was supposed to be like X-Men 97, but they didn't have as good enough animators.
They didn't like follow through with it?
Oh no, I missed that.
I wasn't a fan. When I watched the trailer, I was like, ugh, this animation looks terrible.
I highly recommend it.
Visually,
appease you,
especially if it's animated. It's like,
I highly recommend it, man. I give it an 8 out of 10. I really thought it was
Where
good.
Can we catch it on?
You can catch it on Disney Plus. Same spot you can catch Andor. Same spot you can catch Daredevil.
No Clarence.